Assalamualaikum, my name is Alif Daniel and this is my video presentation. The first element is Ryland versus Fletcher. Ryland versus Fletcher introduced a principle of strict liability, and the key elements are: first, bringing dangerous thing onto a land; second, non-natural use of the land; third, escape; and fourth, damage. In summary, Ryland built a reservoir on his land without knowing the condition underneath the reservoir was an old mining shaft. Water flowed through the mining shaft and flooded Fletcher's mine, causing damage to his property. Fletcher brought the case to the court, and Ryland was held liable under the principle of strict liability. First, bringing the dangerous thing onto the land, which is the reservoir water. Second, non-natural use of the land, which is building a reservoir. Third, escape, which is the water escaped from the reservoir and flooded Fletcher's land. Fourth, damage, caused damage to Fletcher's property. For example, a company stores a large quantities of explosive on site for blasting work. Then, an unexpected chemical reaction causes an explosion and debris damages nearby houses and vehicles. Ryland versus Fletcher applies: first, bringing dangerous thing onto the land, which is the storage of explosive material. Second, non-natural use of the land, which is the usage of the explosive material. Third, escape, which is the escape of explosive in the form of explosion. Fourth, damage, which is the debris damages nearby houses and vehicles. The second element is negligence. Negligence refers to a situation where a person fails to exercise reasonable care, resulting harm or loss to another person. The key elements are duty of care, breach of duty, causation, and damage. For example, a contractor enters into a contract to build a house. The contract specifies that the foundation must comply with Malaysian standard, but the contractor uses low-grade concrete and failed to conduct proper soil testing. Therefore, the client noticed several major cracks, and a structural engineer confirms that the foundation is defective and cannot support the building safely. So the contractor can be held accountable based on the applications of the elements of negligence, which is: first, duty of care. Gemilang Construction had a duty to build according to professional standards. Second, breach of duty. The usage of low standard material and ignored soil testing requirement. Third, causation. The defective foundation directly caused structural damage. And fourth, damage. The client suffers potential safety risk and reduced property value.